If you try to be a pick-me-sha who does everything for a man, you'll attract a feminine man who will allow you to carry the relationship on your back, allow you to do everything for him, allow you to mother him, at the very least once 50-50, because that's the generation that we're in, ladies. They're calling themselves drizzle. It's the literal end game. For the longest time, I used to think that feminine energy was girly girl things, being a traditional wife and not speaking up. But once I fully understood what feminine energy was, it completely changed my life, especially when it came to dating and work. And that's why every single woman needs to be able to master feminine energy if you truly want to be able to get everything that you want. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the ultimate guide of how to radiate feminine energy to live a soft life, from habits, dating, lifestyle, and all the tips. So by the end of this video, you're going to completely understand what it is and be able to live a soft life. To fully describe feminine energy, I want to bring two women to the stage, Jade and Laura. Jade is all about getting things done. Her worth is in her achievements and status. She's analytical, she's a problem solver, she likes to be in control and always taking charge. She's competitive, she's overly independent and doesn't like to ask for help. And then we have Laura, who's free flowing. She's all about being the receiver, releasing control. She allows herself to feel her feelings. She's expressive and is all about fulfillment instead of productivity. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to be more like Laura because she sounds stress-free and is living a life of ease, as opposed to Jade, who's stressed AF because she's operating in wounded feminine energy, which basically means she's leading with her masculine energy, which a lot of women actually do, but they don't realize it. Not because they don't possess feminine energy, because we all do, it's innate, but you just have to tap into it and allow yourself to lead with it, which is easier said than done, speaking from experience, to release that control and allow people to help you, because a lot of us were raised to be strong, independent women, right? And to be honest, there are legitimate reasons why you are operating in wounded feminine energy, but you just have to understand and work through those reasons. It might be that you're in survival mode because of low income, so you have to get things done, you have to be a go-getter, you have to problem solve. It might be that you're trying to protect yourself because you have been hurt and broken before, maybe by parents, maybe from previous relationships, maybe from previous friendships, and you're choosing to focus on that instead of living freely and abundantly. When you're in your wounded feminine energy, you're insecure, you feel like you need people, so you attach yourself to them instead of choosing people, which you can only do when you have built a strong sense of self. You're passive aggressive, you give the silent treatment instead of expressing yourself and communicating in a healthy way. You feel like a victim, as though everything is happening to you, instead of understanding that there's different seasons and having delusional faith that you can get everything that you put your mind to. And a lot of women feel like they can mask their excessive masculine energy by presenting in a quote unquote feminine way, of speaking in a really soft voice, getting their hair and makeup done, looking good, dressing for the male gaze and pandering to what men need. But feminine energy is a way of being. It's having standards, it's within your character, how you carry yourself and also how you present yourself. Especially when it comes to dating, you're not stressing about getting married by a certain age, you're not worried about how men perceive you, you're not oozing desperation, but instead you have prize energy, where you attract masculine men who actually want to court you because you know that you're that girl, so you don't have to perform. And a masculine man will appreciate you for who you are, because if you try to be a pick-me-sha who does everything for a man, you'll attract a feminine man who will allow you to carry the relationship on your back, allow you to do everything for him, allow you to mother him, at the very least once 50-50, because that's the generation that we're in, ladies. They're calling themselves drizzle. It's the literal end games. You're not gonna get a soft life doing that, trust me. Some of the best advice that I've got from married women who radiate feminine energy is to focus on yourself and chase your dream. If you want to live abroad, get a pet, travel, do pottery, paint, start a business, create that soft life alone without relying on anybody else. Because when you're vibrating on this level, you're going to to attract the real masculine men who actually want to provide for you, protect you, because you're solid in who you are. You're confident and you love yourself. You're acting like the price because you know you are one. So you're going to attract someone who's going to put out all the stops for you without you even asking. Your lifestyle also has to exude feminine energy. Firstly, slow and steady wins the race. Some of the most hardworking people are still struggling. So why are you overworking? Let that sink in. You need to find the right balance between working and also looking after yourself. So that means you need to schedule in the time for self-care, hobbies, and enjoying life. I have a do not disturb day every single week where I don't have my daughter. I either take myself out on a solo date, or I'm in the house doing completely nothing, sleeping, catching up on my favorite shows, just doing things that give me joy, that make me happy, right? I completely shut off from the world, social media. I'm not working on my business. I'm not creating any content. I am just resting and recharging. I'm not waiting for anyone to tell me that I need to take some time off. I'm also asking and allowing people to give me the help when I need it. I also take pride in my appearance. If you can't run into an old school friend and still feel confident in how you look and how you're dressed, then you need to go back in the house and change. It doesn't mean that you need to have full glam, you need to do your makeup. No, as long as you look presentable, as long as you feel confident in whatever you're wearing. Even when I'm dropping my daughter off at nursery, I make sure that I look presentable. I don't have any makeup on, I don't have a Brazilian blowout, and it's not just about being presentable in front of people. It's about being confident in yourself, in how you look, in how you're showing up, and just taking pride in your appearance, in your brand, because you are a walking, talking personal brand, whether you're on social media or whether it's in real life, right? So yes, feminine energy is about just being, having standards, maintaining boundaries, your character, but it's also about how you show up and present yourself, because it says a lot about how you see yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to dress a certain way, your hair and makeup has to be a certain way. Regardless of your personal style, how you choose to show up, you just have to be confident in that. The third lifestyle change is having an emotional outlet. Stop suppressing your emotions, because as women, we are emotional beings, and that's not a weakness. So you need to have healthy ways of expressing and releasing any emotion, whether it's through journaling, going to the gym, praying, therapy, or just talking and sharing with people that you trust. Releasing control isn't just about allowing people to help you or going with the flow. It's also about releasing that negative tension that's in your body, which could manifest itself as masculine energy, like being passive aggressive. And disclaimer, having masculine energy isn't a bad thing. I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. I love making money, which comes with getting things done, being analytical, being a problem solver, critical thinking, but there's a time and a place. It's about knowing when to lead with your masculine and feminine energy and how to balance the two, because you can chase your dreams and live a soft life at the same time. Let me know your thoughts on the video in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you in an upcoming video. Mwah. Bye lovelies.